So I'm thinking about doing an experiment on my 5-story multi-generational passive ICF house that I'm DIY building. And the experiment has to do with my WRB. So that's your weather resistant barrier, or sometimes called water resistant barrier. So technically ICF, I mean, it's 8 inches of concrete, 2.5 inches of EPS foam. So at least in my jurisdiction, it can pass as a WRB on its own. Now, with that said, there obviously are cold joints because I poured anywhere between, my shortest pour was like an 8-foot, tallest pour was 14 to 16 foot pour. So at those levels, there's going to be a cold joint. Also, the EPS foam does a great job, but it's not perfect. So anyways, the experiment that I'm considering doing is actually to put in a radiant barrier, which is normally what you put up into your attic. It also happens to be a class 1 fire barrier, so that's kind of nice. Put that on the outside. Now, it is not made for a WRB. It is not made for an exterior situation, but it does do an excellent job in terms of reflecting radiant heat. In fact, 95% of a good job reflecting radiant heat. And because I am putting on, I'm going to be putting on metal siding on the outside of my house, I'm thinking that using that as kind of my, well, it would be a combination of a WRB and a rain screen behind the metal siding. I think it actually might work because I do live in a high mountain desert. We only get less than 20 inches of rain. A lot of that is snow during the winter. And so I really don't need that much of a rain screen. Also, I'm considering doing perforated radiant just in case I do end up with any moisture in the concrete, or especially vapor, so water vapor, because coming out, if it's warm air, then it hits that radiant barrier, and that's going to be a cold condensing surface. But by having it be perforated, then that'll negate that potential issue. Then I'll have 1x3 furring strips on top of it, and then I'll put my metal siding. So anyways, if anyone's ever heard of somebody doing this, please let me know down in the comment section below. And also let me know what you think of this kind of outside the box idea that's only possible because of the ICF walls. So anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.